Let us study integrated rate law. Okay, we have studied differential rate law, right, which describes how the rate of reaction depends on the concentration of reactant in terms of derivatives. Okay, so let us write first differential rate law. See here, consider first order reaction. A give us product. So in this case A is reactant, okay, and this reaction is first order reaction. So for this reaction, differential rate law can be written as rate is equal to the concentration of A upon dt, okay, but A is reactant, so it is going to consumed, right? So the concentration of reactant A is going to decrease, therefore we will write here negative sign. We have studied this, okay, which is equal to, okay, from this equation we have to write the rate law. So rate law is equal to K concentration of A. So this is rate law. Understand? Now in this equation A, okay, A is the concentration of reactant, okay, at time t. dA means what? Change in concentration of reactant A with change in time, okay. Now let us rearrange this equation. Let us see this equation number 1. Now we have to rearrange equation number 1. So let us rearranging equation 1, okay. So see what we have to do over here. This dt, okay, this dt I will send on that side, so it is in denominator will go in division, okay, and this a I will taken in denominator. So see how it will become dA concentration of d concentration of A, okay, this A will come down, means A will be written at the place of dt. So concentration of A is equal to this negative sign I will send on that side. So K and this dt will go at the place of concentration of A. So K into dt. Understand? In this way we have rearranged equation number 1 and it became d concentration of A, or we can say dA upon A is equal to minus K dt. Okay. Now see A0. Okay. A0 be the initial concentration of reactant A at time t. Understand? When reaction is started at the beginning, okay, or we can say before starting the reaction, that is initial concentration of reactant A is A0 and time is T0. Okay. रिएक्शन स्टार्ट होने से एग्जैक्ट पहले टाइम पास ही नहीं हो गया, मतलब टाइम कितना हो गया है, 0 टाइम, okay. At that time what will be the concentration of reactant? A0. It is not consumed at all, okay. Then reaction will start, okay. After time t, AT will be the concentration of reactant, okay. Suppose after 10 minutes, so time will be 10 and concentration will be A10, okay. So here in this case after time t, so time is t and concentration of reactant A will be AT. So A0 is initial concentration and AT will be the concentration at time t, okay. Now we have to integrate the equation number 2 between the limits initial and final. Initial concentration A0, okay, and final concentration AT, okay, and initial time is t is equal to 0 and final time is t is equal to t, okay. So let us integrate it. So see the limits, this is lower limit and this is upper or higher limit, okay, where concentration, lower concentration or initial concentration is A0 at time t is equal to 0, okay, and final concentration is AT at time t is equal to t, okay. Now let us integrate our equation number 2. So let us write that first, dA upon A, okay, dA upon A is equal to minus K dt, okay. This is our equation number 2. Now we have to integrate it between the initial and final limits. What is the initial concentration? A0. What is final concentration? AT, okay. Then K is constant, so we will not integrate it. Initial time is 0 and final time is t, okay. So in this way we have integrated this equation. Now let us solve it further. See what will happen. Okay, so on solving this we will take the natural log of this term. Okay, that means ln, okay, concentration of A, okay, then initial concentration and final concentration is equal to minus K, okay, then time, initial is 0 and final is T. Okay, then next step is natural log ln of A T minus ln of A 0 is equal to minus K T. Okay, next ln, it will be written in the form of division. So ln A T upon ln A 0 is equal to minus K T. Okay, so now let us rearrange this. This T is in multiplication, we will send on that side, so it will become 1 upon T. Okay, so let us write it. Let us rearrange this equation. We have to remove this negative sign and we have to send this T on that side. So this T will become 1 upon T. So 1 upon T ln. Okay, this negative sign we have to remove. So this denominator will go in numerator. So A 0 and numerator will come in denominator. So A T is equal to K. We have eliminated negative sign also. Understand? So 1 upon T ln A0 upon AT is equal to K. Okay. Now we have to convert this equation into log to the base 10. Okay. So let us write converting ln natural log to log to the base 10. Okay. So how it will become? Instead of this ln, what we will write? 2.303 log to the base 10. We will remove this. Okay, natural log. So this equation will become 1 upon T, okay, 2.303 log to the base 10 concentration of A means A0 upon AT is equal to K. Okay, now let us rearrange this. So K is equal to 1 multiplied by 2.303 will become 2.303 upon T. Okay, log to the base 10 A0 upon AT. Understand? And this is our integrated rate law. Understand? This is integrated rate law. Okay. Now we have to write the units of rate constant. This is rate constant. K is rate constant. Okay. Now by using this integrated rate law for first order reaction, we have to find the units of rate constant. Okay. Now here 2.303 is a number. Then A0 and AT. These are means log to the base 10 A0 upon AT. This is unitless quantity. Okay. This is unitless. This is a number. Now what is remaining? T. Time is remaining. Okay. So what will be the unit of rate constant? Unit of rate constant will be time inverse. Understand? So unit of K, rate constant, is equal to time inverse. So when time is given in second, it will be second inverse. Okay. When time is given in minutes, it will be minute inverse. Okay. When it is given in hours, so it will be hour inverse. Understand? So the unit of rate constant for first order reaction is time inverse. Understand? Now let us see half life of the first order reaction, that is T half. Let us see that. Let us see what is meant by half life of first order reaction and how to find half life. Okay. So T half means what? Half life of reaction. Okay. We know radioactive reaction or processes follow the first order kinetic. Okay. The half life of reaction is time required for the reactant concentration to fall to half of its initial value. Understand? At the beginning जो reactant का concentration रहता है उसको हाफ वैल्यू तक कम होने के लिए जो टाइम लगता है उसको हाफ लाइफ बोलते हैं. Understand? Means suppose initial concentration is 10. Okay, and as the reaction proceeds, the concentration will decrease. Okay, and when the reactant concentration will become 5, okay, okay, at that time, the time at which the reactant concentration will become half is called as half life of that reaction. Understand? So let us see relationship between half life and rate constant. So see the relationship between half life T half and rate constant. We have just studied the integrated rate law. Okay, and integrated rate law, K is equal to 2.303 upon T log to the base 10 A0 upon AT, where A0 is the initial concentration at time T and AT is the final concentration at time T is equal to T. Okay, this is T is equal to 0 at 0 time, and this is at time T is equal to T. Now we have to see the time required for A0, okay, to become A0 half. This is initial, okay, and this is half of the initial, okay, and it is denoted by, just a minute, time required for A0 to become A0 half is denoted by T half. Okay, so now we have to replace AT by A0 by 2. Okay, A0 by 2, here also A0 by 2, and it is at time T is equal to T half. Okay, we have to put A0 by 2 at AT, means here we have to put A0 by 2 and here we have to put T 1 half. Okay, so putting values, suppose this is equation number 1. Equation 1 becomes, let us write this, K is equal to 2.303 upon, in place of T we will write T half, log to the base 10 will remain as it is. Then in place of A0 we will write A0 as it is. Okay, and in place of AT, what we have to write? A0 by 2. Okay, now we have to solve this. Let us solve this. See here, यहाँ पे solve करूँ मैं. A0. Okay, this division will become multiplication and we have to take reciprocal of this. That means 2 upon concentration of A, initial concentration. A0 will cut. What is the answer? 2. When you will solve this, you will get answer 2. So it will become K is equal to 2.303 T half log to the base 10 2. Okay, when you will find the log of 2, these things will be written as it is, and log of 2 is 0.3010. Okay, then you have to multiply these two numbers. Okay, so when you will multiply 2.303 multiplied by 0.3010, you will get 0.693 divided by T half. Okay, so when you will take this T half over there and K over here, we will rearrange the equation. So it will become T half means half life period is equal to 0.693 divided by rate constant, and this is the equation to find out half life period. Okay, T half is equal to 0.693 upon K half, K. Okay, so in this way we can find out half life period. And here are some examples of first order reaction. Okay, we have seen integrated rate law, we have seen half life of first order kinetics, and then here are some examples of first order reaction. Okay, so see, 2H2O2 give us 2H2O plus O2. Rate law is given, rate is equal to rate constant H2O2. Okay, here no order is mentioned. That means it is first order reaction. 2N2O5 give us 2NO2 plus O2. This is also first order reaction.